For both Varun and I, we were very clear that we wanted to build a sales mindset in each of our students at Mesa school. And this is what they do at BYOB. You have to convince strangers to buy your product, right? In real world, that's what you do. You're always selling. As a founder, as an operator inside a startup, you're always in a selling mode. It's not just about selling products. You're either selling your idea to investors, you're selling the mission of your business to a potential employee, you're selling a stretch goal to your team, you're selling your product to your customers. Selling is about finding out who is your audience, what do they want, what's the best way to pitch what you have, and do it in a way that they leave convinced, right? That's what selling is. And sales or selling mindset is at the core of how you build any business. All of our students at Mesa school need to do BYOB in their first term. But wait, BYOB is not what you think it is. It actually stands for Build Your Own Business. This is a very sharp, very fast business building sprint in which our students are required to build businesses or small micro D2C startups of revenues of more than 5 lakhs in just 8 weeks. Students are split into teams of 3, given milestone-based funding of almost 50,000 rupees and very targeted inputs with workshops from other founders to help them build a real business by selling real products to real customers and make real money.
Hi, I'm Lucky. He's Atishay, and we are both students here at Mesa School of Business, part of cohort of 2025. And as part of the Build Your Own Business Challenge, we both co-founded Berry Natsu Nut Butters. These are like fruit-infused nut butters, always available.
Hi, I'm Aradhya.
I'm Nikun.
And I'm Adarsh. And we are House of Tamaya.
Hi, I'm Shlok.
I'm Kritika.
I'm Rishabh. And we are Mosquito.
At Mosquito, we sell innovative, natural and chemical-free mosquito repellents. Our products include mosquito trappers. Then we have anti-mosquito scented candles plus room fresheners.
What do students learn at BYOB? It starts from the basics. You have to actually pick a product which is readily available in the market, but it solves real problems for real customers and can sell very fast because you only have 8 weeks. So that lens that it can sell very fast and get you to 5 lakhs in revenue is very, very important.
July 1st was our orientation, and right on July 2nd, both of us, we met and we started ideating of what can be done. So we started Berry Natsu, like nut butters, like because we always thought that oftentimes we have seen our nephews or nieces having these sugar-filled jams and Nutellas and whatnot. So we thought, like, why not create something that's nutritious as well as delicious? And that was the idea of where we came together.
So initially we ended up finalizing a lot more products like glass, toys, jewelry. So we were looking at 2 major things, one of which was high AOV product, and 2, we were looking at the things that were a kind of a full product where we did not have to do a lot of effort, right? So we ended up looking at a lot more products and finally looked at numbers and market, and that's when we realized that okay, silver is something that sells really well and also has a high AOV, and ended up kind of finalizing on that.
So we were looking around, searching for some ideas to build on. And one of us just had a mosquito bite, and we thought, what if we sell something in mosquito segment?
But we wanted to come up with something different and something people do not like. And that was straight away chemicals for us, right? Whenever we use hits, we have to walk out of the room and, let it be there for 30 minutes and then walk in. And that is when we dial down on the mosquito trapper. That is our hero product.
Once you know what the product is, you have to figure out how you get that product. You have to sort out the supply. So you have to find the best supplier who is willing to give you the best rates possible for the lowest quantity of inventory possible. And if you mess that up, you will be either left with a lot of dead inventory, or your cost of supply will be so high that you can never make profit.
Given the novel nature of what we were trying to put together, it was really tricky to find suppliers because we didn't know who would manufacture something like this, like where we are trying to blend in fruits with something that's predominantly fat. So we tried a couple of sources, but we weren't able to do that or like get the quality that we wanted to bring in. Eventually, we decided to in-house the entire manufacturing and the packaging process, where we set up our own small unit, and we were able to like get it up.
So we're selling premium 925 silver jewelry. We operate on a dropshipping model and our supplier is from Lucknow.
We were lucky enough to have a supplier which is situated in Bangalore itself. So that supplier was importing the products from from Korea, and then it's just half an hour drive from here, and he's a wholesaler. So we actually get our products from there. And for the other 2 SKUs, we have mosquito anti-repellent sprays and candles. For that, we reached out to a supplier in Maharashtra. So we usually get bulk purchases from him for the sprays.
Once you have the product, you have the supply sorted, you need to understand how do you position your right? Because most likely that product is not the only product out there for that customer. So how do you build a brand? As simple as what's the name of your brand? If you're selling perfumes, what do you call it? It should inspire confidence. It should inspire aspiration, premiumness. How do you design the packaging of the bottle? What goes onto that bottle? What sort of information is required for the customer to build confidence? And all of that put together is your brand positioning.
I think we received a lot of support from Mesa right from the start. Apart from the funds that we picked up from Mesa, in the first week of our Mesa program, Mithun Sacheti, the co-founder of Carrot Lane, had visited the campus. And we managed to get 2 minutes with him separately, one-on-one. And he gave us some advice that we've been using till date. And that's when we realized we need to focus a lot more on branding our House of Tamara right, showing it as a premium product, showing the pictures, make the pictures look catchy and interesting so that the customers get into the funnel right from the beginning.
So our first primary mindset when we was launching the product was to launch it for our nephew and nieces, that made our target audience, towards young children, right? And looking forward, their parents wanting a good snack for them. So the entire branding was to make it minimalistic, colorful, which would appeal to the children as well as be easily understood by the parents. So that's where it kicked in, and we're lucky to have a great team and a great mind who was able to unlock and understand what kind of packaging would work for this product. And we ended up designing our packaging within the first week itself, and we did not need to do much of iteration beyond that. And the first time it was a great hit. So we've been very lucky with that.
After you decide the positioning of your product, you actually have to start selling. Now, there are multiple ways to sell. You can sell it online. For online, you have to set up your online store, maybe on Shopify. You have to set up an Instagram page, figure out ways to create content to get customers to your website, maybe do performance marketing, do whatever it takes to get people to your website, and then improve your website every day based on the information and data that you're receiving. On the offline side, you can actually go and set up stores in malls. You can go to flea markets and set up stalls. You can actually build a feet on street model. If your product is something which can sell offline, for example, tote bags, or let's say artificial jewelry, if you've picked that, it can sell very well offline.
So we've generated 1.5 lakhs in revenue in 2 months. We have done 60% of our sales through offline channels, through B2B partnerships with restaurants and hospitals. And the remaining 40%, we were on Swiggy Minis, and we also were selling on our own website. So we got the rest of the revenue from our online orders. We initially reached out to families and friends, and then the word organically spread.
So a very big lever for us with respect to growth was customization, and that was one of the learnings that we got from one of the stalls, and customization is what we took forward. And out of our revenue, more than 60% of the revenue is for products that were customized.
We also came up with this idea to give free silver coins, Lotus made on the top of them. So we're going to give free silver coins with every purchase, whoever purchases from us. And hopefully we'll do a lot of sales.
So generally, when you think of peanut butters, it sounds like an impulsive purchase. It's something you won't think twice before buying. But in our case, this product is completely new in the market, something that's not been done in the country before. So people are very interested in how we're cracking this thing, how we're cracking these ingredients, how we're making this product. So the entire effort was to educate people about the product, have a long conversation with them, make them understand what goes behind making this product. And once people connected with that and understood the process, that's when they converted into a sale, and then later towards a repeated sale. So I think that was a key ingredient for us in cracking our revenue.
To culminate the entire BYOB experience, our students actually set up stores in a massive flea market in Bangalore, where they get a chance to showcase their products and try to sell again to more than 50,000 customers in a single day.
So in 3 words, it was tiring, it was very real, and by the end of it, it was very intuitive and interesting. First thing that we discussed as soon as the market will launch and people start coming in, go speak to every customer, chase customers if possible with the sample products, because we want them to try the product. We wanted the real feedback. Are these flavors resonating with them? Are their children liking this product?
So for me, I had never done in-person sales. So going into the flea market, I was very chill about it. I was like, this is a flea market, I have to sell, it's okay, how difficult can it be? But then all my hopes were shattered when I entered. In the first hour, I faced so many rejections. People were just walking by, I was calling them, they were not listening to me. That's when we decided to take the product to the people, and we stepped outside the stall. We took our candles, we made people smell them. When they liked the smell, that's when they came to the stall, and that's when the pitching started. So that entire process of facing rejections and then realizing what can work here, that was something which really helped. That was a learning curve for me.
Another thing that helped us a lot was launching different campaigns and posters across the flea market, wherein we put up a lot of different posters, funny posters as well, wherein we spoke about the mosquito issues and how we attracted customers to our stall. So we had some games as well that customers could play on our stall. And also, I think sampling and also the free trial part worked really well for us.
And one of the biggest insights we gained on the flea market day from customers was that more than 50% of the customers who were coming in wanted to gift this to someone. That is a persona we didn't have in our mind before actually going out and setting up a stall. But then people ended up coming wanting to gift stuff to their girlfriends, to their wives, to their newborn children. In fact, in the stall that we set up at WeWork, the guard down at WeWork bought something for his wife. So that was a really cute moment for us.
Our second cohort actually did exceptionally well. They went beyond our expectations. The total sales exceeded more than 50 lakhs in just 8 weeks. There were several interesting products and ideas which came out. There was a team which created a odor-free, chemical-free anti-mosquito device, which was selling like hotcakes. Every restaurant owner in Bangalore wants one of those. There was a team which found very sustainable, human-friendly, bamboo-based kitchenware, which was a massive hit with all the families and parents in Bangalore. I myself bought a shitload of those products. There was a team which was selling artisanal rugs, and they were not available in Bangalore at all. They were so popular in North India, but they were not available here, and I think it just hit a sweet spot. And there's so many other ideas which were just working very well. Several teams crossed the milestone of 5 lakhs in revenue. Some of them are actually thinking of continuing this business as a side hustle for the next 10 months, potentially for the next 5 years to generate a continuous income. And this was such a massive hit. And I think it just generated so much confidence and momentum for our second cohort that they can build something real very, very quickly and sell it to real customers for real.